An exciting new opportunity in our community from LRS Web Solutions, the big website makeover. Well, indeed, it has been a year since that contest was held, since a very fortunate local charity was able to take advantage of it to get exactly that, a website makeover. And now it's time to do it again, the second annual big website makeover from LRS Web Solutions. Jeff Enlow is the manager of LRS Web Solutions and joins us in the downtown studio this morning. Jeff, welcome back. Good to see you again.
Good morning. Good to see you again.
Well, it's great to have you here and great to once again help spread the word to nonprofits in our community about this opportunity to greatly increase not only their visibility but also their effectiveness online through the big website makeover. Explain how this contest came about a year ago and why you're continuing to do this to benefit nonprofits in the community.
Well, obviously, in times like these, funding is low for nonprofits. We thought this was one way we could use the talents of our team to help. LRS is sort of known for its community support, and this is one way we can sort of carry on that legacy.
Now, who is eligible to apply for this? What the nonprofit is competing for is exactly as the name would suggest, to get a revamped, redesigned website that just simply looks better, is more effective, it's easier for them to use and to maintain. But who's eligible to actually be in the running for that?
Well, any 501(c) organization, nonprofit groups, charities, associations, people whose services benefit the community, and it's Central Illinois charities. They don't have to be headquartered here, but this has to be where their services are.
Now, any nonprofit, but are you looking for anything particular, like organizations that deal with the poor, the hungry, children, or can it really be any nonprofit organization, regardless of what their mission might be?
Well, certainly we want a compelling story, and we want people who reach the largest group of people. But really, any nonprofit can apply. The biggest criteria is they have to have an existing website so that we can make it over.
Is this kind of like, on TV they have the extreme makeover shows where it seems like sometimes they're looking for, the people with the saddest stories and the saddest houses, and you come into all the place just to shambles, and then you can make it look really, really nice. So are you actually at an advantage if your website is still using, I don't know, 1994 technology and MIDI music in the background and things like that?
Well, we don't have the bus to move, but we do certainly want people that we can, it can be a good story, and we want to have a really great before and after contrast, and we really want to help people to reach out to their community.
Why is this important to a nonprofit? I mean, so many nonprofits, they're doing their outreach. A lot of times, sometimes they're still using direct mail. They're using a lot of different tactics to try to get the message out. Why is having a nicer, more modern website important to the 21st century nonprofit organization?
Well, just like for-profit organizations, it is a low-cost way to reach out to the community, to drive donations. One of the important components of the site we did last year was the online donations piece. That proved to be a fantastic addition for them, and it just helps their credibility and helps to reach out to a larger community.
I know that for a lot of organizations, I'm involved with a couple of nonprofit organizations, and one of the big concerns is maintenance. Even if we get this dazzling website, can we keep it up? Do we have the wherewithal, the technical knowledge? Do we have the ability to make it stay nice and updated and still looking good? Well, we can get this whole big makeover, but then if the paint is peeling a year from now, what have we really accomplished?
Well, absolutely, and part of what we deliver to the customer is a content management system so that they can update the site themselves. We certainly wouldn't want to build something for people that they have to always come back to us to maintain it, although we're always happy to help.
Okay, so this will be something that's going to be pretty turnkey for these organizations. They're not going to have to hire a webmaster or something after they've won this contest.
Correct. We know that, like I said, funding's low for nonprofits. Their resources are lean, and they want people often who don't have a technical background to be able to go out and update information on the site.
So how does somebody become a contender for this? Do nonprofits throw themselves into the mix, or how do they become eligible to have a chance at this prize?
Well, the nomination phase begins September 15th. People can go out and nominate their own favorite charity by going to LRS.com and clicking on the big website makeover banner, or you can get to us through Facebook. Basically, people can nominate themselves, or people who really have a connection to that organization, maybe it's their favorite charity, they can go out and nominate them.
Okay. And once an organization is nominated, how then do they actually wind up winning?
Well, a selection panel will choose the 10 finalists that fits all the criteria, and then starting on October 17th, we'll have a voting phase that goes through October 30th, where the public will get a chance to come in and vote, and the winner is chosen by popular vote.
Do multiple nominations make a difference? I mean, if just a lot of people independently have a particular charity that they have been touched by that they like, and you receive a lot of different nominations, will that be a factor in deciding who's a finalist?
No, multiple nominations don't make a difference, but obviously multiple votes do. Once we have an organization's information, they're nominated, and it really comes down to who fits the criteria and who has the website that we can make over, things like that.
All right, so again, first phase of this is the nomination phase, and that starts next week, September 15th, runs through October 5th. Once that's done, and then your committee then lays out who's eligible, then it's community votes that will determine the winner.
Starting October 17th, yes.
And that's where, again, I guess, a nonprofit that has a pretty solid framework already of just outreach can help their own cause and say, hey, get out there and support us and vote for us and let's make this happen.
Well, that's one of the things that's most exciting about this is it really gives those nonprofits an opportunity to build a grassroots effort, get their own people mobilized to get the word out.
Now, you're a Springfield company, but this is in fact open to nonprofits across central Illinois.
Yeah, we reach to the four corners of Peoria, Champaign, Effingham, and Quincy, so it's a pretty wide area.
And again, as long as it's an organization that serves clients in that area, they are eligible to be a part of this.
Yes, absolutely.
There's a lot of information here. We want to again make sure that people understand how it all works. So you can go to the website once again, which is
LRS.com.
That's easy to remember.
Yep.
And that will have all the details there. Big website makeover banner that you can click on, get the full details on it, and then you can start that nomination process again next week, September 15th. That is a week from tomorrow. To get your favorite nonprofit in the running for several prizes, actually. I mean, we talk about the big website makeover, but you're actually going to be awarding several different prizes.
Yes, second prize is a social media package where we update their Facebook and Twitter presence, and then third prize is an online photo gallery.
Okay, but again, the ultimate prize, that $10,000 website makeover, and what would that generally include? When you're talking about that kind of investment in a website, what would, and I'm assuming that every organization may have some different needs or different desires for that, but in general, what sorts of things would that include?
Well, certainly we would give them an improved design.